Now on CoastTV News.
Tax debate, the city of Lewes considering a rate hike on short-term rentals, and why the historic lodge says they shouldn't have to pay at all.
Fenwick goes green, teaching locals how to combat light pollution and protect against environmental challenges.
Preserving open space, how grassroots efforts are working to preserve nearly 30 acres of land in Lewes.
This is CoastTV News at 6.
Taxing decision. The lodge at historic Lewes says they're paying a bill they shouldn't have to. Good evening. I'm Madeline Overturf.
And I'm Charlie Sakaitis. Welcome to our News at 6. We begin tonight with short-term rentals and property taxes.
The city of Lewes is considering raising the gross rentals receipt tax for a short-term rental from 5 to 6%. But the lodge at historic Lewes, it's looking to get that fee waived entirely. CoastTV News reporter Elisa Weber shows us why the company believes it should be exempt and why other hotels are still upset about that tax increase.
The lodge at historic Lewes is trying to get out of paying the gross receipt rental tax. They argue that it shouldn't apply to them. Greg Stevens, who is president of the company that owns the lodge, made his case to the city council on Thursday. Stevens told CoastTV,
At the lodge, we have service agreements, so we don't actually have leases. So the services that we offer are much more extensive than you would get in a regular apartment building.
The company says the mayor approved the lodge to be an independent living, assisted living, and memory care facility. Therefore, the lodge does not fall under the classification of a short-term or long-term rental because it is a care facility. Since the lodge has already been hit with this tax, an attorney suggested that they take this issue to the Board of Adjustment, choosing that route because the City Council by code does not have the authority to appeal this. The City Council, however, does have the ability to change its code.
You know, we're always of the feeling that we want to try to settle things amicably.
Meanwhile, for all other short-term rentals in the city, the council is considering a hike on the gross receipt rental tax from 5% to 6%. Unsurprisingly, there is pushback. Scott DeKuyper, who owns Hotel Blue in Lewes, says the decision could hurt the future of locally owned hotels.
It's really hard on the independents. It's cut so deeply into our net income that affects all of our employees. We can no longer afford health care for anyone. It's just becoming too difficult.
The lodge says at this time they would like to continue this conversation with the city, and they hope that they look at their appeal. In Lewes, I'm Elisa Weber, Coast TV News.
New today, police have identified Ryan Simpson as the 19-year-old who was shot and killed in Milton on July 22nd. It happened on Collins Street. Officers say they found Simpson shot in the torso. They say he was living in a shed when somebody fired several shots at that shed, striking him. They're still looking for a shooter.
Staying in Milton, Delaware State Police have arrested a man following a different shooting. Police have arrested 24-year-old Tamarius Perry for felony assault and gun charges. Troopers say on July 14th, a Ford Explorer struck a pole on Cool Spring and Fisher Road. When they got to that accident, they realized the 27-year-old driver from Laurel had been shot in the back. Police say investigations show that driver was on Springside Drive when Perry fired several rounds at that Explorer, striking him in the back. After the shooting, he did drive away before crashing into that utility pole.
Happening now, the Cape Henlopen School District and BB Healthcare are offering grief support for students in the community after 2 students tragically died in a car crash on July 15th. BB Healthcare says walk-in services will be available during the already scheduled sports physical nights. Support services are underway right now, and there will be another opportunity on August 1st. According to the district, these services will be provided in a private setting at Cape Henlopen High School, ensuring a confidential and supportive environment for those in need.
New tonight, if you like to ride the DART bus in Sussex County, new proposals by the Delaware Transit Corporation. And they want your opinion on this, so follow me here. Officials are proposing the Route 215 service to Rehoboth to Millsboro. That route stop after 9:30. They say people just aren't taking it. The proposed route also from Georgetown Professional Park on Route 212. That would also stop for the same reason, low ridership. There's a community workshop in Georgetown August 7th. If approved, all these route changes could happen in November.
Let's take a live look outside right now. This is the Ocean City area. Nice boat rolling by there, I suppose boating by there. Let's check in with our First Alert Chief Meteorologist, Paul Williams.
Well, it's nice weather for right now. We have a cold front that's pushing through. It's going to agitate the atmosphere ever so slightly as it pushes through. But mainly, we just need to get past tonight and really get a chance to enjoy all of Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Our Bay Health camera in Milford, a mixture of cloud cover here, and we're looking for at least some light sprinkles to moderate showers for the most part. As the front is pushing through, and what we see manifesting right now near Milton and Lewes right now, relatively light precipitation, and even as we kind of pull this in a little bit more so, we can see what cell we had that was impressive going through Denton has fallen apart by the time it reaches the Georgetown area, and this is the wider view of what's happening with this frontal boundary as it begins to slice through our general area. Heavier showers and more active thunderstorms are well to our south, and these are going to stay to our south because this front is nudging everything to the southeast. So, due to perfect timing, we may even avoid a great deal of rain for tonight going into our good-looking weekend, Maddie.
Thank you. Beautiful night skies and plants along Fenwick streets. Those are the focus of two big initiatives in town. Fenwick Island held an event today showcasing the importance of the Dark Sky Initiative. That's stopping light pollution, and what they call green infrastructure, which spreads awareness to plant more in Fenwick. One of the advocates explains how you can make a difference.
Well, we don't expect everyone to go home and change out all of their lights at once. But if you're putting in a new light or replacing a light, there are dark sky approved lights by Dark Sky International. But you can also go to any hardware store and find lights that are friendly.
This was the first event in Fenwick. Advocates say there was a great turnout and they hope to have more.
Today in Lewes, City Council heard some recommendations on how to manage the city's deer population. A deer biologist said the best management tool overall is hunting, but that method not suitable for suburban and urban environments like Lewes. If you find deer in your yard where it shouldn't be, the biologist shared a simple method that he says is effective.
Go out there yourself physically and scare them. Be the predator they don't want to be a part, they don't want to see. Go out there, scare them, yell at them, scream, whatever you got to do. I know it's going to look kind of weird with your neighbors looking at you. That's what you want to do.
I'm not sure I'm scarier than the deer. Along with that quick method, some other ways you can help manage deer include placing visual deterrents like scarecrows or motion-activated devices in the yard. The Denrect office or officials said putting up fences and creating smell repellents are other ways that you can deter deer for at least a short period of time.
Interesting. Well, if you love Cape Henlopen State Park, I know many of us here at work do, there's a workshop next week to give the community and visitors opportunity to share thoughts about planned projects. I didn't know about these till today, so interesting here. There is going to be the construction of a new park office, campground improvements, and creating a beach bathhouse with larger capacity. Now, this workshop about all these projects Wednesday night at the Officers Club from 6 to 7:30. We are just getting started this evening.
A sight to see in Lewes today where you can catch the Wienermobile next on Delmarva.
So that's what was driving down the street. Okay. And the last of the showers and thunderstorms are moving through Delmarva this evening, but lower humidity and dry weather is on deck for this weekend.
But first, plans to protect a 29-acre parcel in downtown Lewes. We're back with that story in just 60 seconds.
Chevy lets you begin every day fully charged, so you can go farther. And so can your money. Tow with confidence. Plus, stay connected with available OnStar technology. For summer adventures, Chevy's got you. Well-qualified buyers get 1.9% APR when you finance with GM Financial. Or current Chevy owners can get $6,500 total value on this Silverado. That's 12% below MSRP.
Feeling the summer sizzle? Is it turning your home into a sauna? At FH Fur, we know you can't wait when your AC is down for the count. That's why we're offering same-day service, guaranteed. If we don't make it to you the very same day, you will pay a diagnostic or dispatch fee, plain and simple. So whether your AC is blowing hot air, your thermostat is on the fritz, or your entire system needs replacing, an FH Fur expert technician will bring your comfort back today.
877-CALL-FUR, FHFur.com.
This is Coast TV News at 6.
It's no secret that open space is dwindling in Sussex County, especially along the coast. But a grassroots effort is working to preserve nearly 30 acres of land that you might not even know is right downtown.
I had the chance to visit the 4th Street Preserve and learn how, if it's saved, it would be the first one of its kind in the entire state. Birds sing in a forest canopy. A butterfly lounges in the sunshine. Cicadas chirp. These are the sights and sounds in the 4th Street Preserve, the oldest deeded property in Lewes.
To me, what's really beautiful about this forest is how the light comes through the trees, and you can just see all of the plant life. You can just see how this property looked 350 years ago.
This is the last open space in Lewes city limits, home to wildlife, including a bald eagle's nest.
This is the 22-acre parcel, and then this is the 7-acre parcel on this side of 4th Street.
The Open Space Alliance campaign is working to raise $8 million by September 2025 to save this forest. Jim Ford says if they're successful, this will be Delaware's first urban forest.
A lot of talk is about mental health now and mental aspects of people, and an opportunity to just come and enjoy an area of peace and quiet, of solitude, natural habitat, educational opportunities this would provide. All of those amenities would be another asset for the community as a whole.
One of the plans for this parcel is to build a walking trail somewhere in the over 25 acres here. Now, the exact location of that trail, that's to be determined, but organizers say it will be sure to not disturb any wetlands, wildlife, or even the surrounding neighborhoods.
There will be no parking lots, no bathrooms, but it'll be a place where people can come and really kind of get away from the traffic, from the busyness of city life.
A space of peace and quiet in downtown Lewes. And organizers say the property owners are very cooperative and they want to sell it to the Open Space Alliance. That's great, but of course, nothing is free.
Yeah, things come with a price. There are a lot of fundraising events, including one this weekend. We have those details on our website, CoastTV.com. And this brings us right into our Coast TV poll. We want to know what aspect of open space is the most significant to you.
Let's take a look at the updated results from last news hour. 82% say the wildlife. I love it. We saw some birds there. We saw some butterflies, and you could see a deer very briefly when we were there. So I understand that part for sure. Urban forest, though, that'd be kind of cool. And 3% is recreation, those walking trails that they mentioned.
And I kind of like all three of those options. You can go vote, though, and have your own say here. It's at CoastTV.com or use our Coast TV mobile app, and we're going to show you some updated results tonight at 11.
Here's a look at your golf forecast. Tomorrow's going to be a whole lot better. In fact, we're going to call for an excellent situation because partly cloudy skies and a high of only 83, which is below the norm for this time of the year.
Watch for the IG Burton First Alert Weather Jeep.
In 1924, my grandfather, J. Con Scott, decided to start a life in the furniture business. I'm proud to say that as the third generation, we celebrate our 100-year anniversary. From a humble small-town furniture store to an interior design destination, with 35,000 square feet in Selbyville and our newest location in Rehoboth Beach. J. Con Scott celebrating our 100-year anniversary.
Don't miss out on the amazing financing deals during the Make This the Summer event right here at Preston Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram. Don't miss out on 0% financing for 84 months on a brand new 2024 Dodge Hornet plug-in hybrid. Or how about 2.9% financing for 84 months on the 2024 Wrangler 4xe and Grand Cherokee 4xe. See our entire inventory and purchase online at MillsboroCDJR.com. Make this the summer to upgrade your ride at Preston Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram. Cars cost less with Preston. solution.
Is your bath ruined by villains like mold and mildew? Let the Dream Team superheroes of Coastal Bath save your bathroom. Coastal Bath is the #1 Bath Planet dealer in the Northeast and Mid-Atlantic region, backed by the Good Housekeeping Seal 2-year money-back guarantee. It's super sizzling savings. Get $2,000 off or no payments, no interest for 18 months. Another bathroom is saved thanks to Coastal Bath. Call today for your free estimate.
As your local Touchstone Energy Cooperative, we wear many hats. We take pride in serving our members and our community by going the extra mile in everything we do. Because we not only work here, we live here.
We're Delaware Electric Cooperative, and we're proud to keep the lights on.
Faster internet is better. That's why Extreme is increasing speeds and lowering prices, giving you more go, more whoa, more vroom, and boom for less. Get Internet 250 with whole home Wi-Fi 360 Pro for just $19.99 a month for a year. Plus, add the Xumo Stream Box for even more value. New faster speeds, new lower prices. Call 844-EXTREME2.
Hi, I'm Sussex County farmer Blaine Hitchens, and I plant cover crops to improve my soil health. Cover crops help with nutrient cycling, weed suppression, and also reducing our input costs. I'm also improving water quality and my soils are more productive, increasing my yield and bottom line. Healthy soils produce healthy crops. Cost share signups are going on now. To take advantage of the financial assistance, stop by the Conservation District to enroll in the cover crop cost share program because every acre counts.
Take your favorite radio station with you wherever you go. Download free today.
We are expecting a pretty decent night, an absolutely gorgeous weekend, but we might actually escape most of the night. So far, it's looking so far so good. I'll show you on the radar in just a moment. Our Tyndall's Casual Furniture camera in Ocean City highlighting that we are expecting a passing sprinkle to light shower between 8, 9, up to about maybe 10 o'clock, and then subsiding a bit for us in that particular area. We are currently holding at 81 degrees, not only in Rehoboth and Lewes, but also in Milton, Georgetown, as well as Seaford and in Del Mar. This is a look at the live radar. We've had the first wave of rain that's already pushed through, and a secondary wave. We've had some isolated cells became a little stronger for us, but they moved well to the north of the immediate Lewes area. We've got a passing sprinkle that we're feeling right now. Here's a wider view of what's happening to the southwest. We have the frontal boundary that's pushing through here, and it's all about how that front triggers the thunderstorms. Now, the front is already easing a lot closer to us, and we're not seeing much activity here because we had so much in the way of some early cloud cover that kind of slowed down the heating up process that it's helping us out thus far. Not a guarantee that it's going to stay that docile, but at least we're doing okay for right now. Less than 1/10 of an inch of rain officially at our official sites at this time. And now as we run the latest run of the forecasting models at 10:30, now you notice that it's backed off tremendously. We're not seeing the reds and the orange and the purples and all that crazy stuff. Now we're just looking at cloud cover and some light rain down towards Willards and Ocean Pines. Then it clears out by midnight for us on Friday. We could see a little quick pop of a spot shower north of Georgetown, but I wouldn't bank on it. Here's a look at our day part breakdown. We're looking forward to stay in the 70s until we get to the afternoon hours, and we'll clock about 81 degrees, and that'll be just about it. And the amount of rain, minuscule compared to what we were initially thinking, up to maybe 3/4 of an inch. But now that's backed off because this front is not quite as dynamic as it was. Now, that's not a personality thing. That's more of a synoptic situation there. Well, for the state fair forecast, 81, it's going to be clearer, brighter, and a whole lot drier. Here's a look at your Paul Davis Restoration and Home Remodeling extended forecast. Listen, Friday's a pick day, Saturday, Sunday, I'll even go with Monday before we have to even talk about any chances of rain on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Let's focus on the positive because this weekend is looking absolutely gorgeous. We're looking for a high of 85 to 87 degrees. And these numbers here are below the norm for this time of year. So we are in for not only a cooler treat, but the humidity is going to drop as well. So you couldn't ask for a better weekend, so you better enjoy it.
Thank you. Well, this September, you can join hundreds of people at the 2024 Rehoboth ALS United Walk. This walk is an event that joins families, friends, caregivers, and advocates who support the fight to end ALS. It's happening September 7th. Good news here, no cost to join. The walk starts at 8:30 in the morning on the Rehoboth Beach Boardwalk.
I got to tell you, I just relished the opportunity to bring you this next story. In Lewes today, that famed hot dog on wheels, the Oscar Mayer Wienermobile, was rolling through town. Connoisseurs of tubed meats getting a chance to step aboard at the Weiss grocery store in Lewes.
Well, I really think that the Wienermobile does a great job of bringing the community together around the love of hot dogs. And it's just a great event to come out, you know, a little break in the rain today. So happy to be here.
I love everything about the frame of video you just saw there. The Wienermobile will make its next stop at the Weiss store in Millsboro Friday and Millville Saturday.
And I think this story is about to make an appearance in our weekly dose of local good news from CoastTV. Our Feel Good Friday newsletter, hello. It has personal features, fun things to do each weekend, and more. You can sign up for it right now with that QR code. I'll wait if you want to get your phone. Okay, you got it, so scan it and get your weekly dose of joy directly to your inbox on Friday.
Delmarva Sports Network from the Wawa Studios.
Tonight, a Maryland Supreme Summer League champion will be crowned in the first basketball semifinal, a cross-state matchup live on DSN at Worcester County Rec Center, starting with the number 4 seed Laurel Dogs entering this one after a tight 36-33 victory over C&P Enterprise of Bennett on Monday night. Laurel is a scrappy bunch who have taken a step up from last year, led offensively by Brock Hill and defensively by a well-rounded, lengthy group. The Dogs have a squad that can contend and stay in any game. And their opponent, the number 1 overall seed, undefeated Groove City of Cambridge South Dorchester, coming off a state title appearance. After losing top scorer LaShawn Moody, Kobe Ennals has led on offense. Samaj Pinder, Anthony Hughes, and Sterling Perkins will also play a crucial role tonight as they are coming off an overtime victory over 8 seed Aaron's Pocomoke. Tune in to DSN, our app, or Facebook page right now to see which squads advance to play in the finals at 8:15 p.m. and check out a recap of all the action on the final score at 10:30 p.m. That'll do for sports. Have a great night.
Transform your bath today with Baths by Spicer Brothers.
Call now and ask about our Refresh for Less promotion and get a new bath or shower for only $69.95. Plus, get 20% off all upgrades.
Imagine stepping into a beautifully renovated bath designed by our experts and installed by our certified professionals.
This offer is hotter than a sauna and won't last forever. So don't miss out on our Refresh for Less promotion for just $69.95 with 20% off all upgrades.
Before you sign, keep Baths by Spicer Brothers in mind because you deserve the best.
This morning's weather forecast courtesy of Baths by Spicer Brothers, a Delmarva tradition for over 20 years.
Join Club Ocean at Ocean Downs and get $20 free play guaranteed. We ship you not. Then use your card every time you play to earn more rewards. Ocean Downs Casino, where the fun shines.
Hi, I'm Joel Wharton, Sussex County farmer. Don't wait until after harvest to plant your cover crops. Consider broadcasting or interseeding cover crops into your standing cash crop. Early establishment provides more growth potential and more soil armor over winter. It also saves time because after harvest, the cover crop is already growing and protecting the soil, cycling nutrients, and preventing erosion. To learn more about the benefits and ways to establish cover crops early, contact the Sussex Conservation District because every acre counts.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Enjoy 10 songs in a row. Sponsored by Pohanka Kia of Salisbury.
Here at the Delmarva Sports Network, we know sports is more than a game. It's about your teams in your town coming together to celebrate, bringing sports to life, and creating bonds that last a lifetime. At DSN, we're proud to capture that spirit, plus the dedication and passion of your athletes. That's why DSN was awarded Outstanding Year-Round Local Sports Coverage. We're honored to be part of your team's journey. Delmarva Sports Network. Local teams, big dreams.
The beauty is hard to miss at Ocean City's premier golf course, Eagles Landing. Overlook the Sinnapunxent Bay's salt marshes and enjoy the unspoiled beauty of Assateague Island National Seashore. Eagles Landing offers 5 sets of tees, making the course playable for beginners and challenging for most skilled golfers. And the Caddy Shack Cafe and Pro Shop ensure golfers have everything they need. Find our best rates at eagleslandinggolf.com. Eagles Landing, upholding the tradition of the game.
Today's Weather Emoji Cast is brought to you by OC Tourism. Somewhere to smile about.
Okay, the Olympics start tomorrow in Paris, and as a reminder, you can only watch them here on Coast TV. We're the exclusive home for that. And Saturday, tune in for the Olympic Zone. That's a show that features a daily summary and showcase of up-to-the-minute Olympics content. Also some super cool behind-the-scenes stuff, too, that sets the stage for important action every night at the games. Reminder, all of it only here on Coast TV News at 7:30 p.m.
So our tidal health camera in Seaford, we're at 81 degrees and winds are pushing out of the north thanks to the cold front that's pushing through. And we're looking for temperatures to settle into the mid to lower 70s for tonight as what little rain we have continues to dwindle away. We're looking for the same situation with our dry tech camera with temperatures staying in the 70s. Now, here's a look at the rain. It's breaking up very quickly for us. We're keeping a close eye as the cold front begins to push through and nudge this on through and give us a chance of a spot shower. You can keep up with your forecast with our weather line, sponsored by the law offices of Baird, Mandelis, Broadstedt, and Federico. And here's a look at your exclusive 10-day forecast.
Paul, thank you, and thanks for joining us here for Coast TV News at 6.
For more news, more local weather, download our Coast TV News app.
The NBC Nightly News is up next.
And we're going to see you later tonight for Coast TV News at 11. Have a great evening.